As somebody who's worked for a church, while it's disappointing, it's not surprising at all that so many churches are trying to oppose Vybz Kartel coming to Cayman. It highlights the disassociation they seem to have from their own beliefs and the lack of focus that they have on what their goals are supposed to be as a church. Because while they'll say that they're trying to protect the island and protect the youth, what they're really trying to do is gain power and influence. Because when you're constantly trying to control what people are allowed to do, or what people are allowed to participate in, or what people are allowed to listen to, you're really looking to control who influences them. And the church does a pretty okay job at control and influence over the population. But the problem is that it's normally done through fear.
Okay, boom, back again with these quick updates because trust, if it's not forwarding from Kingmixup, it's not credible. So it's extremely important to watch to the end of the video so you don't miss a thing. Obviously, we want to kick it off with Dancehall King Vybz Kartel, because you know, say, Cayman immigration, them a look some free ticket to him concert May 30th, you know, but them not know how to go about it and ask him. So now them a pressure him and say they will be watching him in action to make sure he doesn't break the law, because you know, say, them have a thing against dancehall artist music, especially him. As you can see, it's a lot of other people, including Nelly and The Voice, pan the ballot, but we not see them in the headlines, and we know Nelly for sure have similar content like Vybz Kartel. So what's the big deal with these small islands pressuring with boss? You see my people? Problem in the comment section, no, because the Cayman people them is like, yo, this is uncalled for. It's the church that's targeting the king, and you know, they're not letting art be free, and this is very how should I say this, serious when it comes to freedom of speech. So let's hear what go on for that to go on and proceed with the next.
And I think that if you want to have influence over people, the best way to gain that influence is not through fear. Especially when you're promoting a loving God. There's gonna be a bunch of people saying, oh, well, people aren't perfect and the church isn't perfect. We're all just imperfect people trying. But why do you have so much grace for the church and the harm that the church does to people, but you don't have that same grace for Vybz Kartel? Saying any of this because I'm a big fan of Vybz Kartel or anything like that. I barely listen to his music. But because I think it highlights something important about the church's need for power and control and influence. All the while, you almost never see them step out into the public and do anything to protect children. I mean, look at this 20% increase in sexual crimes against children. Radio silence. Look at all of the kids who have been missing recently and found with grown men. Radio silence. Look at all the kids who are left alone after school, at home. No supervision, nobody to feed them, nobody to help them with homework, nobody to make sure that they're safe. Because their parents don't have a choice. They can't afford childcare, they can't afford after-school activities. And a lot of kids sit at home alone. Radio silence. Look at the lack of activities and spaces for young people on this island. Where's the petition to the government to partner with them to create spaces for young people where they can spend time in a safe environment? Radio silence. When the depth of somebody's hate or dislike for somebody drives them to do more than the depth of their love, you know their heart intentions are off. Because when you love someone, that should drive you to do things you never knew you could do, to make changes you never knew you could make. And yet what we see constantly is people who are driven and motivated by hate and dislike of other people. And there's going to be a bunch of Christians saying, well, it's my love for God that drives me to stop Vybz Kartel from coming here. But their love for God wouldn't drive them to serve their community that's sitting behind their church, their $1 million church building, or whatever building they have. It wouldn't drive them to go out into that community or any community and walk around and ask, what can I do for you? Do you need food? Do you need clothes? Do you need food vouchers? Do you need help with your bills? How can we serve you? I mean when I say a lot of churches have lost the plot. Because isn't that what Jesus did all the time?
What a thing if Cartel pull us down like him doing at Trinidad what day when them try to pull us down and not show up and just left Cayman with Nelly and the voice. Man, you think the people is going to be tight? Aight, time will tell, you see my say. Anyway, people, let's proceed to the next trending topic, me say. Going out in a dancehall and have to deal with Rajah while. Because Sender said look like say he broke up with Spida. Yeah, dancehall artist Spida, and now he's dating one next female artist. You see my people problem in the comment section now because this Sender said it looked like ANYA posted this in her close friends or one WhatsApp group off of social media, and she cited and she sent it to the king. I want to know what is really going on. So people, if you don't know about this situation with these people, or let us know in the community down below. This is what I said, but that it was told to me. It's like artists, you love the artists them. You see me? Me think say Alkaline did lock the city and the key man a dancehall. I know we see say Bounty Killer take way in Keys and I lock Kingston. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But people, let's keep it real. Alkaline inspired the Kingston St. Andrew, Municipal, to give Bounty Killer this key to the city because we don't know why it take them so long to do these type of things. It's like we always have to say the foreigners, how should I say this? Supporting with artists, acknowledging with artists. For them, for one, to acknowledge with artists. You see what I say? So, Bounty Killer, I'm thankful and grateful for all of these good things up in my age. The same finally getting them flowers and all of this stuff that he does for Kingston. You see me? But me just wanting to follow to know how Alkaline inspired the thing. Believe it or not. Now, I just want to give you a quick update on this Jaii Frais situation again. Their court date is scheduled for July 8th. Yes, couple months time from now, because we're in our April, about to be May, June, July. 3 months time from now, they're going to be back into court. And guess what? Journalists are not allowed in the courtroom. Yeah, can you believe that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And guess what? It's going to be only a judge that's going to be trying over this case. No jurors, you see what I say? So these individuals, Jaii Frais and Jaffrey, right, and possibly other people like that victim, you say, Ujay, knocked down, they're going to have to plead their case in front of a judge, and a judge is going to decide whether they're innocent or not. Obviously, Jaii Frais is going to be, saying self-defense. Because him say them try for, dash him away when them go for use the bathroom and all of these good stuff. And Javi's going to be saying, stand your grounds. You know what I mean? This maniac with a license strap was letting off rounds recklessly and he had to defend himself and others. And he returned, fire, catching him in the back. This is what I say. So it's going to be a judge to determine all of that once the evidence is brought forth by the prosecution and the cops. Listen me. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But like I tell you, at the end of the day, none of these people is going to be facing jail time. But they're going to have to come out of them pocket a lot of money. You see what I say? We're not just talking lawyers fee because they're American tourists. It's planning on suing. You see what I say? So any other update that pertains to this case, I'll surely let you know. You see me? Okay, people, time for some good news. It's being reported in the media that dancehall artist Masicka bought his 15-year-old son his first house, and that's definitely a good look, securing him youth future with one solid foundation because he did rocky and shaky in the beginning because, he wasn't a good dad. He said, he wasn't paying child support because he didn't think the kid was his because of climax, extracurricular activities and all of this stuff. You see me? But it's a good look that he's manning up now and taking care of things. As you can see, climax is ecstatic and ting-a-ling-a-ling. You see me? And he's not the first dancehall artist to do this. We see dancehall Queen Spice, but Fear's son, Nicholas, a house when he was 18. And we know Cartel bought him youths, them house and lands and all of these things. and things. You see me? But me not going too long on this no review, not longer. I was just giving you this quick update. So I suggest you check out these next videos that you see up on the screen. In the meantime, you see me? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I suggest you do so. Therefore, you'll be notified whenever I drop the latest in dancehall news, musical reviews, and gossips. Bless.